What's going on, guys? My name is Amrock and welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we're going to be going back into PvP. I just finished my placements about maybe 16 matches ago, but we got placed in Gold 1, so that's a lot of improvements since I started PvPing about a month and a half ago, almost 2 months by now. For those of you that don't know, I play a Herald Revenant as my main. There he is. And there is my little elf right here to help me out. Got Santa's little helper. Anywho, yeah, we are right now queued up for a match, and let's see how we go. Let's see how I've improved in the past couple months. Hopefully you guys can give me some feedback. I would love it. In the meantime, guys, you guys can catch me streaming on Twitch if you guys are interested. I'm a world commander mostly, and I am on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The links will be somewhere down below in the descriptions. But anyways, with that being said, let's get right into it. Okay, let's kick it off. Match starts soon. So since GG, it's a loss. We haven't even started. Someone's already said GG, it's a loss. Now, nobody wanted to go home for some unknown reason. I guess Steve is going far. I guess I'll grab home. It's not really an issue. Big thing is I want to stay in glint stance for a little bit because I want to keep these boons up at all times. Now he's coming over here. Switch over to my Shiro stance. Nothing big. I really don't want to waste anything massive yet. Honestly, this is going to be terrifying because I'm going to hit. Try to pop him out of stealth. And I'm done. Because I am garbage. That's okay. Honestly, my big goal now was to try to just slow it down, the cap. We still capped the point. He's still fighting, which is fine, whatever. He got us some points on the board. Probably would have been, I mean, I hope that's what our thief did on our side. Okay, so they did. They did go far, which is good. I mean, it kind of counteracts it a little bit there.
You've lost, Dragon.
I'm not going to try that right now because Thief is going to wreck me on there, so it's best to just kind of step off for a little bit and then come back for it once I got a little bit of reinforcements on that. And there he is again. He's looking for me. He's going to just kind of come back over here to the group. Can I immob him? I can. Let me pop him out of stealth. Doesn't matter. The game says no. Try to do my little spinny thing. Nope. Oh boy, the game does not like me today. I was like doing a little combination just in case to regen and heal up real quick before I go back into a fight. Alright, cool. So they got the thief there easy. What is that? DH? Okay, cool. So switch over. When you're close by there, you want to drop your F2 on a Revenant. It lets you do some lifesteal and it'll help out your group. Oh, I'm stuck there. Okay, there we go. So right there, everybody here has some lifesteal. Try to see if I can knock him back. Nope. I don't want to do anything crazy because he looks like he's just blowing his cooldowns real quick there. And there we go. Done. Drop this and then get out of there. That'll just apply some pressure on there. Alright, let's see who do we got here. Same thing. Let's see if we can get this going for our group. F2ing. I'm gonna have to Jade, and that missed. So the purpose of that Jade was not to do damage or kill him. It was actually more so just to see if we can get our guy up. But it's gonna be tough on that one. Now at this point, we're gonna try to pile on this person. Hopefully, that way we can get our guy back up, and we did. I believe we did. Honestly, I didn't see it on that one. But the big thing on that, what we're trying to do is get enough time so we can get our guy up through the res, or through the downstate. Okay, so now at this point, I'm going to be going to grab the swords. No, thief, no, my warrior, no. But I want fine. Typically, I want to get it because I just move around a lot more. But whatever, the warrior wants to get it, I'm not going to bother him with it. Let him get it. In the meantime, I'm going to go down here and go grab home real quick. And I got to be careful because the thief was on mid. Thief is on mid. He's probably going to rotate down to home, or our home. So let's see what's going on. Want to keep an eye over there. And, yep, there he is right there. There's a thief. I'm going to skedaddle out here because it's not even worth it. I'm not going to be able to 1v1 him. There's definitely a skill gap that I need to come up with, but it's not something I can do right now. And I know my abilities. There's no point in dying on there and then giving them a free 5 points. I'd rather just come over here, help my team out in mid, and then just quickly down this person and then rotate out of here because I don't need to be there. So one of the cool things I've learned little by little as I started playing more and more is you don't need to be there for the whole fight. You just don't. There's no reason. You're just wasting time. You're just wasting your abilities when you can be doing other things. Like, for example, here. Now we've got a decent team fight going on here. This one's about to go down. So that might be a good idea to Jade if I can right here. Nope. Let me get some heals going because if not, I'm going to get stuck there. Yep, there it is. I'm stuck. I'm baby gated. Yep. So that was the big thing I was trying to avoid was getting baby gated. It's a very, very strong combination to have right there is dropping some kind of hard CC like baby gate and then dropping your traps as a dragon hunter. That's typically one of the biggest issues I've seen so far in PvP around a point for sure is doing that combination of attacks. As you can see, like my health melted in seconds, and there was really nothing I could do. Thief is going home. Can't really do much on that one, but we already got the head start, or we got a good lead going on right now, so really not gonna bother myself too much with that one. Okay, we've got a, let me just quickly CC, and then we'll let him take care of the rest. I'm gonna pop right in there, help out a little bit, give him the F2, as well as rotate out, and then drop a little bit of chill going on there. That way I can just leave, and hopefully trust my team is going to take care of the rest on that one. CC. Knock him back if I can. Oh, he blocked it. Whatever. That's fine. Same thing. Just take it slow. No need to waste too much time. Drop that, and I'm out of there. Alright, let's go back into combat right here. What do we got going on here? Of course, warrior who's coming up to fight. We got the dragon hunter. He's already blocking. Fantastic. Let's see if we can CC or knock him down quickly. There we go. Perfect. Easy day. I got the head start on that one. I don't think the Dragon Hunter was expecting me to join in on that fight. And I think that's what gave me the advantage on that one, was he was definitely not expecting me to show up. Okay. Right now I'm going to go take this time to go grab the point. Or not the point, to go grab the artifact, because that's going to help me out a bit. So it says, F this matchmaking. This thief has 5 times as many hours in game as I have in all MMOs. Okay. Weird flex, but okay. That's good though, because I think they are on my team. Yes, they are on my team. 1,750 hours at the Taif, how they wrote it. So they definitely have quite a bit of time in this game as a thief. So we are set. That also could explain why they were taunting about throwing the match. It's a good thing they did not throw the match for 10 gold, but then you know, people are trying to make gold any way possible. Someone says, need help, home. I will rotate there and see what is going on. Oh, it's a Necro. I'm just gonna, not even gonna waste any attacks on it yet, because he's gonna be doing his little thing. Interesting thing with Necros, just wait it out and then just pounce on them. Just wait till they get out of their angry state and they'll be, GG's. Yep, okay. Necro, don't you dare run away. I'm just gonna heal real quick, just in case, because he looks angry. He looks very angry. But it doesn't matter because they're in downstate. And then my guy's gonna finish him. But I already had a finisher going on. Okay, cool. So, there we go. Got it. Now it's skedaddle. Our 421 to 256. It looks like this game is going to be over so long as we keep our points and not be dum-dums. Whew. It's a good match, though. I mean, a lot of things like this will eventually... I don't know if I should engage in that. As I say that, I engage in that. Yeah, whatever. I don't need to worry about it so much right now, just because there's really no point in that. It's 2v1. I'm going to get my butt whooped. I can rather help out at home. And then I go with Thief. Thief is done. I've got, what, DH hitting me? Okay, that's fine. Okay, cool. He wasted his trap right there. And no, he didn't, because he attacked me. Oh, you know what? Here, just hit me. Because then I can just heal off all your damage, sir. Knock him back. Focus on him right there, and kaboom. That actually ended up being very helpful. By him pulling me up there, I ended up just healing for full damage, or for full health. So that's why I say a lot of times start your fights or approach your fights in Glint, and then switch over to Shiro. Because your Glint is your oh shit moment, and it's a great thing to have your heal. If you know you're about to get destroyed, just pop your heals immediately. Pop your facet and then get all those heals. Because at that point, they're also blowing their cooldowns on you. So might as well take advantage of it. Now that I got my artifact again, I can just become a little bit more aggressive and know that once I start doing some damage on them, they're just going to go instantly down. So where's the thief? Oh, it doesn't matter. GG's. Good first match. Okay. Ooh, I'm closing in on gold 2. Will I get gold 2 by the end of this video? Probably not. But one can only hope, and I just hit rank 41. So, big things I've learned so far as a gold player is you don't always need to fight on point. That's one of the things I hear a lot is fight on point, fight on point, fight on point. No, not really. A lot of times you do other things like kiting. Because guess what? If you're kiting and you have that point, or you're trying to decap, like if you decap it and then walk away, no one's getting points, yes, but at the same time, that person is also not capping that. And if they're following you, and then you can get them into a ganking situation where you can have another one of your teammates join in and help you fight them, because they've tunnel vision on you, then guess what? Now you just gave your team 5 points because you just worked together to kill them, and then you could easily go cap the point you just left because they're on a respawn timer. So fighting on point is important, but it is not the end all be all. It's not black and white. It is a gray area. You need to decide situationally what needs to happen, because again, if they're kiting or if you're kiting and they're following you, they're not on the point either, so they're not capping or decapping. Also, sometimes like you saw there, I knew the thief was gonna destroy me because I'm just talent level. I'm not there yet. I can't 1v1 him. I saw that after my first fight. So hey, what do? Instead of feeding and going back and forth trying to get home, hey, we lose a few points. That's fine. Let me go help in mid. If I get 1 or 2 kills there, that's 10 points, and then we can come back and more relaxed, and then go ahead and grab the point again. So that's another thing that I've learned so far. The other big one is really learn what your skills do. For example, like I knew automatically, hey, let's try to do all of our let's do some damage, but then let's save up some energy so I can drop Jades. Yes, it's going to cost all my energy, but by the time I cast it, I'm going to go switch right into Glint regardless. So now I can punish the team because they're all stunned completely, or they're basically frozen. And then my team has the ability to either A, heal whoever's downstate, B, take out those that are all, everybody that's there in low health or whatever. I use it as a setup, right? It's either setup or I use it, so offensively, I'll use it as a setup. Defensively, I'll use it to heal, like if it's a 2v1 or 2v2 and my guy is down and I need to get them up. Things like that. Or if there's quite a lot of people on the enemy side that are coming to try to res somebody on their team that I know is also a strong person, it's a great time to drop that. If I've already used my what's it called? My Staff 5, which is a knockback, or my Glint facet of Chaos, which is also a knockback. And then typically, I also drop like the facet of Elements just to kind of keep pressure on downstate people, because if you're trying to res them and you're under here, you're getting, burning, you're getting chills, and then you're also getting weakness on top of that. So it's really going to put a lot more pressure on you. It's similar to how a Dragon Hunter drops a trap. They drop a trap, you're not going to walk forward, right? Even though there's more lethal, this is just added pressure. In the meantime, let's slash dance, and let's wait for this match to start. Hopefully, I don't get destroyed, because that would be terrible. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so hopefully one of our guys goes for home. I'll probably end up going. Yep, I'll go home, since nobody decided to move in that direction. That's fine. Do they have a thief? They do have the thief. Hopefully that thief does not come over here. It's not that it's a bad thing, it's just, it's a very aggressive opening. to do that. It's similar to like chess. There's I see them over there. Like in chess, there's certain chess openings that are known as more aggressive than others. Some of them are a little bit more passive, a little bit more defensive. Going straight for your opponent's home node like that is extremely aggressive, which is beneficial if you can cap it. But if not, you're already hurting your team right here. I'm going to want to go into that. Try to stun this dude right here. So you see him. Okay, looks like I'm not going to be able to get the res on him or save him. Let's get those F2s going so everybody gets those life steals. So right here, I'm going to start looking at jading people, hopefully, maybe. Not sure yet. I don't want to risk it and just use it at the wrong time because it is a big attack. Alright, probably not a good idea right there. This is a tough fight right now. This is our point. No, it's not. We're decapping. Okay, so he's decapping. That's smart. Right now, this is one of those times where, you know, if I can pull him off point, that'd be good. Oh god, come on. Right there. Let's see if I can put some more pressure on that Mirage. I'm healing now because I know I'm going to be taking some damage. Let's see if I can kite him a little bit. No, but I can at least stall a little bit, and I'm trying to survive a little bit there. I couldn't get away. That's all right. But at the same time, did we get the point? No, we did not. We couldn't even decap it. Yikes. Okay, so that was what I was trying to go for, is at least try to pull some of them off the midpoint. That's all right. It looks like it's a rough start now. 82-36. They're in the lead. This looks like it's going to be a great matchup, actually. It looks like it's going to be back and forth because I like the aggressiveness on both sides of the field. In the meantime, let's go ahead and check. Nope, home node is good. They're all preoccupied in mid, so my goal at this point would be, can I sneak by them and just try to cap their point? Because it looks like everybody is there. If everybody's there, that means they're not paying attention to this one, but this one is. The thief is here. Okay. Let's see if I can CC him. Nah, they're gonna do the shenanigans on me. Nah, not a good idea. It's better to just no. Dang it! Hard CCs. I cannot stand them. Whew, this is a tough match. So right now, I mean, they've got the lead by double us right now. They're just about double. I mean, yeah, it is double. Okay. So now I got to readjust my whole mindset. I can't be as mobile. It looks like team fights would be a smarter option right now. Looks like we've got, so if you can, 2v1ing people would be the best option. At least right now, what I can see. Just because of the current situation of what's, just the current way that they're fighting. It looks like it might be the smarter option. Alright, so what do we got across there?
You've captured Lion.
Okay. And I'm just using my impossible odds just for mobility, because by the time I get back into combat, I should have it a little bit fast. I should have most of my energy right back. So right here, I'm going to try to just stun. Oh boy, that's not a good start right there. Yeah, okay. So let's see. We got to be careful because somebody just took the defensive side of the artifact, which defensive side, what happens is if you get downstated, you will just come right back up. You get rezzed, which is a horrible thing if you're against it. Alright, so let's see if I can knock him back. If I can knock these back, hopefully we can focus on them there. Let me go drop an F2. There's one down. There's a second one down, hopefully. Okay, there's two down, and they're off the point, which is good, because that means that we should be able to cap that. But that's what I was mentioning right there. By them having that artifact, they just go right back up. But I dropped the fast developments on them since you saw what happened. It made it so they couldn't res. It made it a harder decision for them. They're not going to move into that because they're just going to end up dying from that. So right here, they're going to fear. Okay. I'm going to try to kill him just so I can get him out of the way. Typically, you don't want to just kill people immediately. Because if you do, then they just come right back. Basically, you want to keep them out of the game as much as possible. This one's being a bit of a threat, the Mirage. So let's see if we can take care of the Mirage. Mirage is down. Okay, cool. Mirage has gone inside there. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get out of that. Let's see. Nope. Oh, come on. Yeah, wasn't able to get out of it. Game is about 100 away. We're about 100, about 90 from catching up. This is, I mean, it's not over. When you're within 100, it's really not over. You can still catch up from this. It's just gonna take a lot of work for sure. And usually, as you start beating the enemy up a little bit, they start to fall and collapse, little by little. All right, so we got the renegade here. Let's see.
You've lost, Lion.
They've dropped some stab and they've gone into Shiro. Interesting. Let's go ahead and get another dodge in.
The artifacts have reached maximum power.
Okay, you're gonna knock me back. Interesting.
You've lost, Dragon. You've captured the
I
feed.
don't want to use my heals yet because I don't think I need them, but I definitely want to start using them now. Yeah, I definitely want to start using it now there. Let's get that knockback. Okay, they've got the... Alright, we're in a stalemate there. Oh, I got hit with somebody else. Okay. That's... I tunnel visioned. Yeah, I tunnel visioned. I was expecting just to fight against a Ren. And then the thief just kind of snuck up on me. So that's still an issue that I'm struggling with at times is tunnel visioning. Tunnel visioning. I tunnel visioned exactly on that fight and forgot about everything else around me. That is extremely dangerous in team fights like that because you guys saw what happened. I just got killed. Looks like we're a little bit under 90 right now, so this could be a good opportunity to try to get at least 10 points back. Let's see if I can go after the thief, because the thief is going to be more of the pain in the butt right now, since a renegade doesn't have as much mobility as a thief would. There we go. Thief is done. I'm going to go over here. That way, if he knocks me back, I just go right here, and he's not sending me forward, or he's not sending me far. In the meantime, let's go ahead and go over here and see if we can grab the artifact.
Captured Lion.
And then I can go into center, or into mid, and then go fight there for a bit. Alright, so let's give that a little bit of a cooldown. Let's go ahead and go back to Glint. That way, by the time we go back to center, we should have the ability to switch over again. Yeah, so right there. Keep over to the right side, see what's going on. We've got a Mirage. Let's go ahead and switch over. Give everybody the lifesteal ability here real quick. Find out where the Mirage is going. Okay, looks like we got the thief kind of snipe people here real quick. Thief should be almost done, I think. No, they walked away. Okay, things are getting kind of dangerous there. I'm just gonna drop some just constant damage here. All right, cool. We got one down. Awesome. I forgot I've got my artifact, and that artifact is coming in clutch because that artifact just dropped that body. There's another one right there. Somebody start capping. I'm gonna start capping. While they do that, let's see if I can immob them. No, it's all right.
The Colosseum's artifacts are
What I was trying to do there was immob them so they couldn't go anywhere, and then they're done. Perfect. So that's exactly what I meant with that artifact can change the outcome of the fight. What? I didn't know that. You can just you can just run away from the finisher. Interesting. Leave him in downstate. Just give him a little tap, and then get out of it. And then focus on trying to flip it. Twice to face the team and it's BS. Okay.
The artifacts have reached maximum power.
Alright, who is the mood? Okay. So trying to see if we can take down the renegade immediately. Alright, renegade is down. Let's get him out of the play field already, immediately. Right, oh, he tried to, okay. So right here. Jade. Heal, because I know I'm going to take some damage right here. Some big damage, at least. Knockbacks in the corner. Blinds, 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 blinds. Dodge one over. See if I can Jade again. Oh, that's going to be tough now. That's going to be tough. I was trying to see if I can Jade him twice, but no. There's way too many people around me. Can I hit him over? Oh, wait, no. They evaded. Oof. Yeah, now they went back to 100. I mean, hey, it happens. That was a very good team, actually. I mean, we're 50 away, but that's a very, very good team. We were struggling a little bit on there. Let's see. Let's go to home. The big things I try to look for as a player is how much offense I do, how much defense I do. Damage is nice and all, same thing with kills, but at the same time, a lot of the points also will come from offense and defense. That comes passively. So more that I score offensively and and defensively like that, the better. Because if I go higher defense, I'm stopping them from scoring, from us bleeding points. If I capture more, I'm basically making them bleed points, which, you know, it helps. It definitely adds up, because after a couple seconds, yeah, you might have gotten a kill at 5 points, great. But at the same time, now those points are gone because they ended up capping it. Or they're gone because of the points that you own. Okay, so let's get this dude down. Alright, finisher's kicking in. Alright, cool. Home node is ours, okay. See, we're like, you know, we're right there. Okay, we just scored a little bit. Let's see how many are here. Nope. You don't want to do that because that'll just give him points. I don't want to give him points.
You've lost.
Especially with those 5 points. Yeah, they've won.
You've captured the field.
It happens. GG's. I mean, we kind of started making a comeback towards the end, but it is what it is. Some games you win, some games you lose, and it is what it is. Hey, look, this guy's not even on the podium, or the what is it called? The stone. Oh, by the way, if you guys are curious, this is what my PvP build is. I'm using Marauder Amulet with Rune of the Eagle. I know you can go with Scholar, but a lot of times I fall below 90% really quickly, so I try not to use it. And then, dang it, I forgot. I think one was like Exploitation. Oh, here, I can show you right now. One of them is Exposure and Exploitation, so this one will give me next attacks after you swap to this weapon while in combat will inflict 5 stacks of vulnerability for 5 seconds, 9-second cooldown. And Sigil of Exploitation, deal 5% extra damage to targets below 50% health, so that tied on with the Rune of the Eagle definitely starts, you know, adding up really quickly, especially because I do just come in and come out of fights. Then I get Intelligence, you're next to your attacks after swapping this weapon while in combat, have a 100% crit chance. I know it's not the best, especially on the staff. You probably want something like a cleanse, but the thing is, I still switch the staff to down people or to cleave people. And then Sigil of Energy, it just helps me survive a lot more. You gain 25% of your endurance when you swap this weapon while in combat. So that's what I run on there. Okay, now we're about to start, and I will go over a little bit more about what my build is after this fight. I just kind of went briefly over my runes and sigils as well as what weapons I'm running. It looks like somebody called home, right? Okay, cool. I'll give you some speed boons. That way you can go do your thing, sir. All right. Bye.
Seize theirs.
Give him a little swiftness. Oh, they already have swiftness. They're a thief. I give them absolutely nothing. I like to think I'm useful. Okay, so looking at this fight. Okay, let's see if we can just pop up behind them while they tunnel vision into that. See how many people I can get with the immobs. I don't want to use anything big yet because I don't know the fight and what's going on. Oh boy, that's a strong defense right there. That is definitely a strong defense, and the reason I say that is because I immediately went in there. Everybody had either an Aegis or something along those lines. Do they have a Firebrand? They do. No, they don't. They have a Guardian. They have a Guardian. I actually have 2. I assume one of them gave him an Aegis or something like that because they blocked my Jade, which would have been extremely helpful in that situation, but they blocked it. And I typically try to use something at a distance to try to at least proc their block away first, but I guess they popped it off while I was trying to attack them. So Ryan got it. They're good over there. Okay. So let's see, what do we got here?
You yielded the pier.
Oh, okay, Orion, just dip out and bail on me. That's cool, sir. Again, he's down. This is what I'm talking about. I just caught dropping that. Knock him back. That way I can still... Oh, boy. Can I get the heal off? No, I cannot. That was a panic heal. I actually ended up getting it popping. But this is dangerous. Extremely dangerous. Not what I want to be in. Can I at least drop my heal, my facet? Okay, cool. So I was able to drop my facet, which at least put a little bit of pressure there. Not a lot, but, you know, we still got downed. This is not going to work out too well for us. Yeah. Oh, well. Okay, so we are down by 30 right now. They're already having a strong lead right there. They seem to be another aggressive team. So let's see how we do this match. It's not impossible. So they've got about 25 points on us.
You've lost the market.
Okay, so we've got 2 on home. Okay, we got 1 on mid. Let's try to see if I can just peek over at home and see what's going on here. Who is defending this? Okay, we've got a Rev. He's gonna try to attack. Oh boy, we've got 2. Nope. Nope. What the heck? Oh, the Dragon Hunter. Oh, dude. Gotta love Dragon Hunters and their freaking ridiculously pulls. Let me see if I can at least. Why? Why would I do that? That's not who I wanted to shoot at. But I guess the Rev was just gonna 1v1 me there. Okay, so they just wasted that. Let me see if I can finish them and then pop over to the. Okay, I thought we were. Let me see if I can knock him away. They might hit me. Ah, shoot. Okay, Orion. Orion is just watching. I don't know. Orion is weird. Orion was just standing there. No kind of. Oh, whatever. It is what it is. Again, we're about 30 points away. The gap is opening up. Not a lot, just a little bit, but it's definitely started to open up a little bit, so that's not good. We've got 2 on home, which I hate going for, because we already got 2 on home, but at the same point, I want to make sure that they get this kill quickly and cleanly. Okay, so they've got that. And let's just go here and join, who is this? Let's go ahead and join our teammate as we go towards mid. And then gang, group up for the team fight right here. Okay. Okay. Let's try to get that 3 going. Okay, they've gone Lich. Let's jade them. They're immune because they popped some stab right there. That's cool, that's fine. Let's knock them back a little bit, and then let's focus on them there, and they should be down state in like a couple seconds. They're not. I am baby gated naturally. Can I jade people? Doesn't matter because the game says no. Again, I'm trying to use it a little bit more offensively, and that didn't work out in my favor. They're trying to heal. Let me see if I can push them back. There we go. It doesn't matter. They killed me. So what I was trying to go for there is while they were trying to res, since they were low, if I can use my 2 skill, it would knock back the person that's healing. Didn't work in that situation because somebody else killed me, but that would be a good idea to look for, because if you knock them back, they're not healing the enemy, and that'll give your team an advantage. Again, it did not work in my favor at that time. Alright, so let's see. We've got quite a bit there. Let's see who is on home. I see this thing turning red, so that's not something I want to. It's a core guardian. The amount, it's just disgusting. The amount of blocks these guys have. Orion, you hurt me last time, so this time, you know, I feel a little better about you now. Yeah, you hurt my feelings last time by just watching them kill me, but that's okay. I forgive you. Forgive and forget, I guess. That's a lot of people. Let's see if we can just kill them and just keep them stuck here. That's not going to be a good move. You might want to skedaddle out of here. Not the... Okay, not going to use my 4. Forever evading my skills. That's cool. Let's combo up on them real quick. Nothing big, nothing big, nothing big. Let's jade them. You know, whatever. Yep. We're about 30 away. Got it defended. And now let's go ahead and rotate over to mid, because right now we've got
You've lost
3
the
going to
market.
mid. Let's hope I can get my facets up in time. So whenever we get engage on this, we have the advantage. I'm just gonna drop nothing big. I'm just gonna drop a little bit of a facet on there of element. Again, it just puts pressure, like right there. They're just staying in it. And there we go. Now, in this situation, if I can knock them out of there, I would. Like right here, I can knock. That's a good time to knock them both out, because that way it lets one of our teams get on there and try to cap. But in that case, it didn't work. Dang it, it is what it is. So the other thing is, if you can kill them off point, that'd be even better. Because if you kill them and they're off the point, then they can't really do much. They're not capping, they're not decapping, they're just there. Our teammate is down. I might be able to just kill them instead and then get our teammate up immediately from there. If I'm not garbage, I am indeed a potato, so I was not able to kill them in time.
The plaza is lost.
In this situation, I'm going to knock him out of the ring and then let our teammates cap this while we just let him die. And they try to heal him, but I just dropped some facets. So, they did nothing. So the reason I was doing that is because that time that I had him there, it kind of takes him away from combat. And they're not spawning, they're not doing anything, which is helping me out. At this point, I'm going to want to use my 5, because this way I can knock him back. My main goal is not to do damage on that, and I don't think it doesn't even do damage in PvP. My main goal on that was to make sure that my teammate can either finish it off, or finish it down, or the enemies cannot res. So that's what I'm doing right here. Let's try to get them off the point, roll back in, and rotate with them. It looks like they are about to try to res, doesn't matter. Drop this right here, down them, and then while that's going on, look, we're capping this point right here. So not fighting on point is, you don't always have to fight on point, just like you don't always have to fight off point. That was a situational thing. I got off point for a second to cap it, and then I went away, and then now I rotate out. We've got 3 people on there. This guy just really wants to kill me. That's fine. Cool story. So that answers the question. If I go in the mist and you go in the mist, we just dance very awkwardly. Very, very awkwardly. You saw that? I went to mist, they went to mist. I went to mist, they went to mist. So that's what happens right here. I'm going to try to see if I can peek in real quick. And this man is a god. Literally, they're invulnerable. What that means is nothing you do will hurt them. No damage, no condi, nothing. They are literally god in that moment. Do we have somebody on there? We do. Okay. I don't even remember when I started that finisher, but I guess I'm now on a heavy autopilot where my body just like, you will use a finisher.
You've secured the pier.
Let's again give my group lifesteal. Let's knock them off point. Drop facet because I don't care. And then let them take care of it. We are still about 20 points away from them, so we're slowly taking the lead in this situation. I'm going to want to Jade real quick
In the market.
and then see if I can get this done. If I can get this done, our teammate is up. And that is a clutch right there. That was clutch right there. Do not, why though? Why? The dude had like 5 health. Go take the walk of shame. He had like 5 health and he's like, I'm gonna use a finisher. Just cleave him. The dude is literally dead. Now look at the game. Look at that score right there. Look at that score. We're coming in clean right there. That was definitely a good opportunity because that was 10 points right there. Plus we had 2 of mine over here. So instead of us losing 10, they lost 10 and then we get the point. So that was what I meant when I say I'm using my Jade in different situations. It's not always offensive. It's not always defensive either. It's all about situational. This person's straight up going towards a point, which is whatever. That's fine. That's, you know, a lot of people are taught to do that. That man disappeared off the face of the earth. I have no idea where they're at. Oh boy, I am in a trap. I am in a pickle. I am not gonna survive this. But if I'm not surviving this, neither are they. Situation right here, jading, because I have no idea who's there. Blinding everybody, and then bam, 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 bam. We've got the Necro coming in here. He might be trying to res. No, he's not. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna drop this right here, and I am feared. but I'm also rallied. I'm up. They see me. I'm down. I am back up again.
Plaza is lost.
I am going to heal because I am on the verge of literally dying.
You've secured the
I'm going to
pier.
get out of this. I'm going to give my heals here real quick to everybody here. You know what? Let me just peek in real quick again. Get that over there. Add a little bit extra damage for our buddy. And let's go ahead and keep capping this. You got this, buddy. There we go. That's when you should finish them off. Not when they have like 5% health. But look at that turnaround. We were losing by 25 and we end up winning GG's right here. The point is, if I can knock him back, you know, kind of, okay, never mind.
The market.
Doesn't matter. I mean, it's a GG.
You
But the
feel
point of that one was I was
defeated.
trying to just keep him off the point.
Your team is
Sorry, my hands are here.
victorious.
There we go. That was a good match. I really enjoyed that. Let's look at the statistics. About 10% of the offense. All right. Not that great, but you know what? It offered some points for a team. 20 kills. That's, you know, whatever. 24% of the damage. Typically, as a DPS, I try to shoot for at least above 20. As long as I'm doing above 20 in all these, you know, I feel like I'm doing slightly above average. So, yeah, that was a good game. And hopefully you guys got some good tips from that. I know it's kind of like all over the place. With that being said, let me go ahead and go back out to the lobby and show you real quick my build and what I have going on. Let's go ahead and look at my build. Where is it? So I've got Invocation, Devastation, and Herald. First three lines, obviously, they're stuck there. You can't really change them. So I'm going with Rising Tide. While your health is above the threshold, strike damage dealt is increased by 7% as long as I'm above 90%. Yeah, that's similar to like those Scholar runes where as long as you're above 90%, you do a little bit more damage. So this helps me out early on. That's why I don't feel so bummed out about not having the Scholar runes. Gain Might when you grant yourself Fury. This way I just keep doing power. I just increase how much damage I'm doing. Last one, strike enemies around you, inflicting vulnerability and gaining quickness. Gain additional quickness for each foe that you hit. What this does is every time I hit him, I just keep putting vulnerability. Another 5 stacks of vulnerability, or 8 stacks for 5 seconds of vulnerability. I mean, kind of self-explanatory. It just does damage at all times. And then the Songs of the Mist, you got to click mouse 2, which is your right click. Invoking a legend casts a skill based on the legend you invoked. So, hold on, that was for the for Shiro. So whenever I'm on Shiro, if I switch over to Shiro and I'm on this, it's giving me, or it's giving them vulnerability, and then it's giving us quickness for a little bit. I believe it's up to 5 targets. And then when I am on Glint, it'll drop in 2040 radius. It'll drop it's not a lot, 160 damage, and then 3 seconds of burning damage and 3 seconds of chill. But again, it is another attack just by doing this right here. Just by switching my stances right there. That's giving us alacrity. That's giving them, or quickness, sorry. It's giving me quickness for a little bit. That's also giving vulnerability on the enemies. Just by doing that. Something you naturally do. And then just like this, watch around me. Doesn't do it. Fantastic. Of course, when I want to show it, it doesn't work. Alright. Nope, that's the Portal Lion's Arch. Alright, let's try this one more time. Siege training. You know what? Whatever. I'll take it. So, if I am going to switch over, let's see. Let's go ahead and go to one of these golems. And say I'm just fighting one of these golems. And I'm almost off cooldown. Say I switch over. In combat. Right there. Bam. You see that? That was damage I added to it. I added some chill and I added some burn. Alright. Awesome. Next one. Devastation. We got unsuspecting strikes. Deal increased strike damage to foes with health above the health threshold. As long as they're above 80. Yeah, as long as they're above 80%, you're doing an extra 10% damage to them. Then we got Battle Scars. To throw the combat, you gain stacks of Battle Scar while in combat. Your next attack steals health. How do you get Battle Scars? Honestly, you just slap things around and look at that. 7, 8, 9, 10. As long as you're in combat, you get some every couple seconds. I believe it's actually, yeah, there it is. And then your next attack steals health. So this is how you survive quite a lot as a Rev. Is because I keep getting stacks. So every time I keep doing hits, I keep stealing some of your health little by little. Okay, so on to next, we got the Dance of Death. Apply vulnerability to your foes will also grant battle scars, or stacks of battle scars. The healing from the battle scars is increased while you're below the health threshold. So as long as I'm below 50% health, my heals will increase by 100%. And again, I got vulnerability right here. So, okay, I'm on a cooldown because I decided to do some dumb stuff. And I'm also causing vulnerability from this, the gaze of darkness. I definitely want some Krispy Kreme donuts. So right there, battle scars, another bit of battle scars right there, and I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. But either way, that all adds vulnerability, and actually your one skill also does vulnerability. So you are constantly getting vulnerability either passively or through quite a bit of strikes. You have your facet, and then you have your sword 4 as well as your sword 1s. And yeah, again, as long as you're under 50% health, you're gonna get a 100% healing increase. For the last line, we have rising momentum. You gain increased movement speed for each point of upkeep currently in use. So right here, these are all your upkeep skills. So as long as I have one up, look at that, bam, I've got 2, bam, 3, bam, 5. Why does this skip 4? I have no idea. You can go a little higher, but you're gonna start bleeding energy. So I go to 10, but look at that energy, and I can't do another one. I can't do 5. And as soon as you use it, you go right back down. So hopefully that answers your question on how that works. Let me go ahead and take a step back, because if not, he's just keep slapping him silly. Over here we got the shining aspects. Using a skill or a consume skill will heal you. So anytime you pop these, like right there, that's a heal. Right here, not a heal. That's a heal. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question on that one. And you're gonna heal for 355 right there. Apparently this guardian just wants to kill me. That's gonna take it out on them. Nina Grimm, keep control of your people. I'm trying to do a video here, sir or madam. You know what? I'm taking the finisher. I'm taking the finisher. I'm taking the finisher. Okay. Okay. Last one. Draconic Echo. You retain your facet passes for duration after using the consume skills ability, or the consume abilities. Now the reason why that is so important. Remember how I mentioned in my fights, I typically like to start in glint, and then about 5 seconds before I know I'm going to get into combat, I want to switch out. Okay? So Draconic Echo gives me 6 seconds duration. So whatever this is adds an extra 6 seconds. So if I am, say, about to get into combat right here, right? Let's say 6 seconds. That's probably somewhere around here with like closing in. So say I'm like already here. I know I'm gonna get into that fight. Switch over. These all get extra time. I go in there, hit Shiro, do my thing, get my battle scars, do whatever I gotta do, you know, and then there we go. So that way, look at that, bam, already into glint. Now I try not to go back into glint unless I need it, but a lot of the times, I will be popping right back into it, especially if I've already started using a lot of my energy, because Shiro's stance is very, very heavy with energy usage. Right here, we're posting shadows to get out of combat, and boom, 40 energy. You want to do this, you want to traverse, 35 energy. Wait. There it is. 35 energy. You want to do impossible odds, 5 energy. Plus every second you're losing some energy. You want to use impossible or Jade wins. Sweet baby Joko, you're losing 50 energy right there. That is you are trying to just, you got to make sure you use that properly. Because if not, you're just going to die. You're just going to die. But you should always try to use this whenever you come into a fight. It summons some enchanted daggers that will attack as you attack, siphoning health. So you are siphoning health. And on top of that, if you switch over to glint, look at that. Bam. This bad boy still stays up there for about 10 seconds, 12 seconds. So now you can keep siphoning health while you're doing that. I didn't want to interrupt their fight. Alright. So there you have it, guys. That's kind of how I play my rev. Hopefully you guys, oh, and it cracks like glass. Hopefully you guys watching my gameplay over time has shown my progression skills, as well as giving you a little bit of idea of how to play the rev in PvP. From someone that's not a god like Valen or stuff like that, right? I am a sub-average player, but this is me learning. My goal eventually is to get into the platinum side and eventually into the master side. I'm not even sure how the rankings work because I'm such a noob when it comes to PvP. Honestly, I just want a fancy title. Let's be honest, I just want one of these from up here. You know, as long as I can get like something like this, like look, the Knight and Dame of the Arena. If I can get the Knight of the Arena, I'll be happy. I'm not here trying to get this one. What is this one? Yeah, I'm not trying to be a god of the arena. That's not me. If I am, hey, that'd be great. But that's gonna take some time. As long as I get this one day, like, hey, I'll be happy. I'll be satisfied. 250 in EU, or sorry, in NA side, like, I'll be happy, you know. Okay. Until next time, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Have a wonderful day, and bye.